Good morning, dear student. Today we are going to learn chapter 18, I can prevent water pollution. In the last class we have learned lesson 17, that is why is plastic being banned. I hope you understood the lesson. Today we are going to learn lesson 18. The name of the lesson is I can prevent water pollution. So please open your book page number 25 and keep your finger under the line. I can prevent water pollution. Even as a young child, you can take steps to prevent water pollution. So you are the young child, you can, if you want to change from the water pollution, we can do it. Okay, so we have to take interest in that. We have to clean the lakes and ponds. Okay, so recycle and dispose of our trash properly. So whatever we are using, the wastage, it should be disposed properly in proper way. Never flush stuff like plastic sandwich packets or bags eggs down to the toilet. So we should not throw anything else into the toilet. Either, okay, in the schools also we have many complaints. The children are throw into the pencil, eraser, chalk into the toilet. Okay, so likewise here we should not throw any plastics, polythene cars, anything. We should not throw into the toilet. It will make a jam, then it will create the problem. So things that aren't biodegradable, that do not break down naturally by themselves, so can damage swells and wind up littering beaches and waters. So while they are telling don't throw anything else into the toilet like a polythene covers, plastics, because it will not break himself. We have to damage and we have to dispose properly. If it goes into, it will not break himself. So that's why we are telling that do not throw anything else into the toilet. So after using our, okay, we have to throw in disposal in a proper way. So the second point, never pour chemicals down sinks or toilet. Never pour chemicals down sinks or toilets. Yes, we should not pour any type of chemicals on the floor or sinks or toilets. Okay, and one more thing, we should keep aware, we should make our children aware of those products, which type of products we are using at home. For example, we are using to clean the washrooms Harpic, and to clean the floor it should be floor clean or Pinoy. So all these products, it's sure mixed with the chemicals. So as we know, it is now dangerous for us, but small kids, they do not know. If we touch, if we play with that, what will happen? So that is our duty. We should make to the children, otherwise we should keep away from the children. So chemical that we use in our homes every day, paint, cleaning sprays, weed killers, insect killers and many others. Yes, we have a spray also, for example, our body spray, room spray, or for mosquito we have some, okay, spray to kill the small insects. So those products, it is the mixed with the chemicals. So we should avoid those chemicals to use in our house. And if used also, we should keep away from the kids, and we should say if the children take it, if they touch it, if they play with it, what will happen. So that's why I am telling, we have to give full awareness to the kids. should never end up in our water. And one more thing, if you used room spray or body spray or insect kill spray, you should not be mixed with the drinking water. So when you start to spray these things, we should cover everything, eatable things and drinking water, everything. So we should be conscious those things. Read the label and call your city's waste disposal department to find out how to dispose of these products. So after using, we should not throw that here and there. So we should know the dry wastage where we have to, and wet wastage where we have to put, and plastic, iron where we have to put. So according to that we have to dispose properly. Otherwise we have to call those who are clean, that people we have to call and we have to hand over them. So encourage hazardous waste drop-offs where you can get rid of harmful products safely. So some place we have special. Yes, no? So somebody likes that big smell, somebody likes floor clean smell, somebody likes phenol smell and kerosene smell, okay, and fuel smell. So we have some special due to the smell, but we should not do anything else because of the smell. So we should keep away and we should keep distance those products. It will harmful for us. So encourage your parents to use less fertilizer and pesticide and to recycle motor oil and paint. So now we have to inform to our parents and we have to encourage them to use less, do not use more. Okay, so if it is paint or whatever, so we have to encourage our parents to use less, do not use more products in that. Okay, so today we learned 2 points, that is recycle and dispose of our trash properly, and one more point, it is never pour chemicals down sinks or toilets. So I hope you understood those points and keep your mind. So you know, now you are matured, so you know if we touch those products what will happen. But at your home you have your younger sisters, brothers, but they do not know if we touch, if we play with that, what will happen. So if you know they are playing that dangerous things or chemicals bottles or with medicine or with knife, so that is your duty. You should take away those products and you should keep them safe. Okay, so remaining 3 points, that is use safe products whenever you can, and one more, help clean ponds, lakes and streams in your immediate surroundings, and plant vegetation and along stream banks. So these remaining 3 points we will learn the next class. I hope you understand the 2 points, and once again I repeat it, you sit and read aloud the passage, then you will understand the lesson. Thank you and have a nice day.